I'm a freaky, freaky bitch.
What is up, guys? It's the Freaky Gameplay Commentator here today, again, with another commentary over some Black Ops 2 gameplay. And as you guys can see, this is a gameplay with some of my friends. As you guys can see, their link will be in the description below. We were just playing some multi-team. I think it was, what is this? What is that called? Hardpoint? Yes, Hardpoint? I think it was Hardpoint. As you guys can see, there is a hard point with arrows pointing to the middle, and I'm in it right now. And I go pretty good. I play the objective a shit ton, so I have a lot of defense and attacks or whatever. What are they called? Defense and attacks? Are they called attacks? I don't fucking know. What happens when you kill someone? Is that kill on an objective? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I play this game, but I don't know what the rules are, what everything means. You know, it kind of sucks, but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. But I do pretty good. I do 56 and 16. That's pretty good competitive-wise if you're going to competitive. And multi-team, like I said before, multi-team is so much fun. If you have a group of 3 friends and you just want to go in a lobby and just get a whole bunch of shit wins because the kids on here kind of suck and they're not that well polished, I guess. Don't hop into multi-team unless you are with friends, because it seems like when people are in a party, they do really good because since they talk to each other and shit. And when kids are soloing this without talking to each other, you're gonna suck, and they're gonna suck because they're not talking to you. And this is a teamwork type of game if you want to make multi-team a teamwork next to league play. It's not as competitive because league play has all these huge teams and whatnot. So yeah, this is pretty epic. I do work on Hardpoint because I love fucking Hardpoint. Since this I started playing this a lot more. I love Hardpoint. I feel like I'm super playing the objective. Like I just want to aggressively play it the whole time. And see, I don't have diamond camo, so this is a pretty old gameplay. This is about like 2 weeks old, I think. I'd like to say 2 weeks old. And I like this camo actually on what is it, MSMC? Yes. That it just looks so, it looks sexy on all these guns. I don't know what it is. Isn't it the Ronin camo? I fucking love it. I don't know why. It's just insane. But yeah, we were just calling out, doing call out spots on this because we were just trying to win objectively, and these kids were horrible. I'm pretty sure one team on the other team had like 2 points a whole game. And I think the only time they hopped on it was when they killed us, and it's like they didn't last that long because I guess they died like instantly. So I don't fucking know. But what are we here today to talk about, guys? What are we here to talk about? What are we here to talk about? Do you guys know what we're here to talk about? No, we do not. I guess not. Maybe by the title of this video. I don't know. Do you guys know? I don't know. But we're going to be talking about the day I met the Carmex man. And you guys are like, what the hell is Carmex? You not know what Carmex is? Carmex is like chapstick, except it is I guess you can get Carmex in a chapstick form. It's like another chapstick, but it's not chapstick. It's it kind of has this weird, I want to say, menthol in it that like supposedly cools your lips, you know, when you get really bad chapped lips and it burns like a motherfucker. It's supposed to help then. But I heard some rumors that said Carmex actually doesn't help your lips out well. It actually like makes it worse, your dry lips. And I can kind of say it kind of does, but at the same time, if you have normal dry lips, it helps a lot. But I guess if you did have really chapped lips, maybe don't do it unless you just want a soothing thing and then put on your chapstick, because I think chapstick actually helps out a lot more. And so yeah, so I met this Carmex guy through my mom, or my family's friends. And actually this Carmex dude, you know, he's a billionaire since Carmex is huge, if you know what Carmex is. And it's just huge. And he lived in Wisconsin, right by my house pretty much. Just in like this, I don't want to say where he lived exactly, but somewhere in Wisconsin by us, alright? So he lived in this kind of big acre. He probably had like 10 acres, I'd say, which is not a lot for a billionaire, but still, living in Wisconsin, I guess you fucking get farmland and all you want. So he had like horses, he had ponies, he had donkeys, he had everything pretty much. He had his own little farm going on. And then his house was like, it was like a log cabin, but it was freaking huge log cabin. He had this old, what did he have? He had this whole, I can't think of it right now. Fireplace. And I'm pretty sure he said one of the presidents owned the fireplace. And I want to say it was during the Civil War. So this is how old the dude was. He was freaking like, well, I guess not that old, but it was like, he's like fucking 90, I think. And he's a rich-ass 90-year-old. And I'm pretty sure he's dead now, so sorry, dude, if you're dead. to your family, whatever, rip and rest in peace, whatever the hell you want to call it. But he had this fireplace, and it was so old. I'm pretty sure they took it from the house. He bought it or something, or he just got it from the house off of a raffling or something, and they put it into his house and built around it. And it is so insane. It was like a huge fireplace. It was ridiculous. Like, Santa could actually come down this if Santa was real. That's how big it was. And it was old, and you can tell there was, like, pretty sure he said there was gunshots in it and stuff. It was weird. It was just this big fireplace that you could just see in an old presidential house, and it was just like, holy shit, that thing is awesome looking. And mind-wise, you can see this in like a log cabin. So picture kind of a presidential type of fireplace in a log cabin type of house, and it's just there. It's just like the whole wall is taken up by the fireplace. It's insane. And yeah, so then we move down. There's nothing else really that special about the house. So we go into the basement, and this basement is filled with collectible old like 40s style toys, 30s style toys, late like 1900, or not late 1900s, early 1900 toys. And I'm not talking about just normal cars and like, well, there was some cars and stuff, but not just that type of stuff. He had the Easy Bake ovens of the fucking like 20s, the 1920s down there, and he had them all throughout the years of fucking 1920 to like 80s, and it was like ridiculous. They were all like old. They were actually made out of metal. They were like an actual freaking oven, like a little fucking oven. How did you know that freaking Easy Bake ovens were made that back then? That's ridiculous. And the funny thing is that with the history about Easy Bake ovens, you know why fucking America, not the government made these? They had the company make these to have women know that their role in life was to cook for men. So they would learn easy, like at their like 5 years old or whatever. That's what the whole rule was behind the Easy Bake Oven, was to help little girls know that in later in life, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be cooking your husband some stuff. And yeah, that's what you're going to be doing. So this is why we're going to advertise them for women, because usually women cook, I guess, back in the day. And now we have men chefs and whatever, and fantastic. Everyone's fantastic at fucking cooking. We got the, what is it? Something flame in the fire out of, you know what? I don't even know. Hell's Kitchen. Oh my god, I'm the worst commentator in the world right now. But yeah, so they had those, and they had these in these glass cases. So if you can picture a huge basement that's pretty old, it's like you can still see the walls. It wasn't well done at all. There was these glass cases that would make a maze around in the basement, and it was like literally the whole basement was covered in these cases filled with old toys from fucking early 1900s. It was ridiculous. Then we go outside. All right, so the outside, you know how it's 10 acres, right? It's huge. It's like just a huge, if you know how long an acre is, it's 10 times that, so it's fucking ridiculous. He has all this farmland, and then, here's the thing. He has a fucking train in his backyard that goes around his property. So we go on it and fucking go on a train ride for like a good, I think it's like took like 30 minutes. And it's, I think it was motor powered, so it was fucking gasoline powered and everything. Or whatever the hell the fucking trains are powered with. But it was freaking ridiculous. I was like, what? This guy has a fucking train in his backyard. And we fucking did laps around it. I didn't even know this property went that far. It went into like the woods and stuff. And I'm pretty sure he said he used to have Halloween parties, or his when his kids lived with him, he used to have Halloween parties and shit. And it was ridiculous. Then after we were done with that shit, he showed us his garage. His garage had like the most collectible cars you could possibly think of. He had the old Corvettes. He had fucking what did he have? GTOs, he had some Firebirds, he had some Malibus, he had some, I don't even fucking know. What are some really old cars that are really collectible? Some Porsche, I'm pretty sure he had a white Porsche, like a really old white Porsche. And just these old people cars. I'm pretty sure he had one of the old Cadillacs fucking from like the 80s, and or not the 80s, fucking 60s, my bad. But it was ridiculous. His garage was huge, filled with all these cars. And he said his son usually takes them for like a test drive when he comes back and whatever. His son's like rich as fuck too, because you know he owns part of the Carmex thing and now probably took over the Carmex industry because his dad's dead. So that's ridiculous. Like, how does somebody that old come up with that idea? Like, can you believe that someone of that age can come up with an idea that can make billions of dollars and still is running, that his family will keep getting this money until it just dies out, which probably won't for a long, long time. So this is ridiculous. And who would know that he lives in freaking Wisconsin by my house? That is such a good experience. I've never had that big of an experience meeting someone that popular. I guess he's somewhat popular since he makes fucking people happy when they have chapped lips. But he's that rich. He's a billionaire, and he didn't live in a billionaire house. He just had stuff that was ridiculous. So I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. And as always, if you ever want to become a freak, hit that subscribe button down below. And you know what, guys? I hope you guys meet someone like this later in life. It was a good experience. I don't know why I just said that, but yeah. So it was pretty good. I'm pretty happy that happened to me. It was ridiculous. I didn't even know that was him at first. I'd like to ask. I'd be like, "You created Carmex?" And be like, "Yeah, I did." I'm like, "Proud of you. Proud of you." I hope you guys like this commentary, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. This is the Freaky Gameplay Commentator, and I'm going out.